Alright, Shalom. Before we start, we want to give all honor and glory and praise to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, Yahawah, which is the one and true name of the Heavenly Father, YAHAWASHI, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one and true name is YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Greatmillstone, because those are the men who we learned this truth from through the Spirit and power. Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Peace, blessings, salutations to all for elect. Shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, who support this word and truth and sincerity. YAHAWAH kept 702, and pretty much we're going to go into many different topics in the scriptures. And what was less edifying or whatever. All right, you want me to start off? I'll start off. Yeah, it's pretty much. This Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 2. It says, "O Lord, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear?" It says, "Even unto thee of violence," it says, "thou wilt not save." Right, and this is how you know. But throughout the end of the day, we are Jake that have faith. You want to build up faith. You want to be the spirit, meditate upon this things. And that's what it may feel like at certain times, like, the Lord is there, things like that. But, that's why Jesus said, things like that. You go through different things, in this flesh, the purpose of being afraid. You go through different things in this flesh. Satan is going to mess with us in the spirit. Even more, demons going to try to get you to fall out, but that's all goes into temptation. I got another precept, long story short, the Lord set up things for a reason. All right, the Lord set up things for a particular purpose. All right. This is Psalms 83, and I'll start at verse 3. Because this is basically what happened to us as a people. All right. This is what the heathen did. This is Psalms 83 and 3. It says, "They have taken crafty counsel against thy people." It says, "they consulted against thy hidden ones." It says, "They have said, come and let us cut us off from being a nation." It says that thy name, it says that the name of Israel may be no more remembered. We know at the time, Esau, when you read down more, it goes into Esau, Edom, the other Hebrew nations, coming up against us. Right? But that was a curse to our forefathers not keeping laws and commandments. All right? The Lord allowed 17 heathen nations to rule. All right? So right now we're going through a temporal punishment. That's why when I was reading Habakkuk 2 and 2, it feels like the Lord isn't here. It feels like He's not going to be here for us. But hey, that's living in doubt. You gotta have faith. The Lord is here with us. He hears our prayers. He hears our cries. All right. The heathen rose up against us, breaking the laws, statutes, and commandments. All right. The Lord is still dealing with us. Lord still loves us. We're going through a temporary punishment. All right. This is all temporal. This ain't forever. So you want to continually build up your spirit. Continually cry out to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Yeah.
The Lord said, I will go and return to my place until they turn to the place. For a time, the Lord was separated. He turned our back on him. If you forsake the Lord, he's going to forsake you. We coming back into our, to our understanding. And our punishment was almost over. Right now, we gotta serve it out. Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 56. We're gonna start at 55. "All this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes." Us Israelites, us so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. It says, "As for the other people, about the other nations, which also come of Adam, thou hast said they are nothing, but be like unto spittle." All right, so the Lord looks at these other nations as spit, man. All right, so hey, this is especially a butt whipping for us, man. You know, it says, and has likened the abundance of them as a drop that falleth from a vessel. Just think about carrying a big bucket of water. You know, and it's slushing, a drop fall out. You ain't gonna miss that drop.
No, you trying to get to the destination or anything.
Or if you go and spit. After that spit leaves your mouth, you ain't thinking about that no more. That's how the Lord looks at these other nations. They're not important. You know, the Lord holds us, you know, in a special place unto himself. It says, verse 57, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. Because, man, the Lord gave us laws, statutes, and commandments, which is what separated us from these other nations. But we disobeyed the Lord, and we went and did what he told us not to do, which is try to be like these other nations. So what the Lord do? He put these other nations above us. You know, he gave us over to their God, you know, their ways, which is the ways of death. So now they above us. And these low, not only these other nations, which is looked at as low, but the low at the basis of men. Esau Edom is the one that's over us. Continue on, verse 58. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made in our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? And that's the spirit that we supposed to be in, man. You know, this question, like, how long is we gonna be, you know, in this lower state? How long? Okay, but at the same time, you gotta understand what we have to do to get out of this. You gotta come back. You gotta be returned unto YAHAWASHI.
How what you were saying is the truth. That's why I read how to keep the truth too. Because that's how people feel, you know, this flesh, man, it does put you into vexing. This flesh gets vexed very easily. Like spirit gets vexed in flesh. It wants to get angry so quick. You know, and there's other persons I did a video on myself because I also went through a plantation situation. The guy just changing my hours. I was working 5 to 1, and he changed my hours to 1 to 9 without even telling me. He was just saying, "Oh, you just need to worry about working 1 to 9. Don't worry about your switches." And you're replacing somebody, you're training somebody, and that person's not even in the same company as me.
Sure.
You're hiring another dude for your guys' security company, and you're not even hiring me. You're not letting me. I'm gonna get ghost. You know, I was vexed because these guys didn't even say nothing. You know, so he was just waiting for me to work them hours, and then lay me off and then say don't come back to the site. No, I'm gonna jump ship. I see everything what you're doing. You know, but hey, that's all a trial of temptation. You know, that's all a trial of temptation. You know.
Yeah, that's this Esau for you right there, man. You know, Esau is the devil, man. The deceiver.
That's what scripture say. What? Never trust thine enemy.
Right. And like he made it seem like Ak was gonna get his shift back, and he knew deep down in his heart, his mind, that he never was gonna give it back to him. You know, and that's what they do. You know, they talk peace here and love here, but you know, it's war in their hearts, man. You know, so that's what they do, especially to us. They hate us. Jacob and Esau, it's a mutual hate. You know what? It's like a hot and cold, night and day. You know.
Isaiah 49:5. It says, "And now saith the Lord." Anytime you see Lord in caps, it says that formed thee from the womb to be a servant and to bring Jacob again to him. It says, "Do Israel be not gathered?" It says, "Yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord, and my power shall be my strength." YAHAWASHI shines our strength. All right, the Lord, he's the one that's going to handle everything for you. The scriptures even say the Lord is in control of all things. You know, the Lord, like scriptures say, when the Lord make it rich and he make it poor. You know, so the Lord is in control of all things. You know, like that's why brothers always say, going into the temptation. 12 and 16, reading down to verse 9, where it says the Lord chastises who he loves. All right, but you're gonna go through that. Like the elders brother say, you're gonna go through things at work. All right, you're gonna go through financial issues. You know, you're gonna feel vexed. You're gonna go through things mentally. You don't even have to be on the phone level to be mentally. I know brothers that's in the truth that have depression. They have anxiety disorders. You know, where they can't control their anxiety. They can just be sitting there chilling and they just have anxiety. You know, these are things that we deal with spiritually. We go through things mentally, spiritually, and physically. And that's why you as an individual, you're supposed to build up the spirit. We're going to deal with things, the spirit, with demons. Because the Lord knows how to try you according to your measure individually. He knows individually of each and every one of us on what to try and say. It could be a financial thing, it could be a woman, it could be anything. The Lord knows how to try you according to your own measure. You know, but you got to be able to. I'm not gonna say endure that. I mean, not endure. I'm not gonna say deal with it. It's like what the Apostle Rumble said. You know, you can't tell a brother to deal with something if you're not experienced in that situation. But you know, I'm just speaking for myself first and foremost. You know, what I would do in that situation. You know, I would first off go on, you know, pray for the fast. You know, pray to the Lord and to give it to the Most High as best as possible. You know, you're still gonna feel vexed even when you do that. But you just got to be able to be patient. You know, that word patience goes into consistency, endurance, you know. It's like it for the rambling.
Endurance.
Yeah, suffering. Yeah.
This is the thing, like, this is the battle where man born upon the earth self-way. Right. So this is the thing that we have to go through. And I understand what the author said, but according to the scripture, you can say that, you know, I'm speaking specifically to a brother's situation, but the scriptures, I believe it's Romans. It's in Romans, I forget what chapter, but you know, the scripture says, who shall separate us from the love of YAHAWASHI? You know, matter of fact, Baba Bashak, it's gonna be different, you know, every brother's walk is gonna be different, man. The things that we go through, it's not gonna be the same as the next brother. So you can't speak specific to that brother or his situation and say, man, you gotta get through it. You know, be understanding and always refer back to the scripture. So what you can say is you can't let that situation, whatever you're going through, you know, you may not understand, but you can encourage that brother and say, man, hey, you know, I'm gonna pray for you out, and you know, don't let this stop you from doing the work. Don't let this stop you from seeking YAHAWASHI. You know, whatever your situation may be.
It's Romans 8 and 38 to 39. It says, for I persuaded neither death nor life, angels nor principalities nor powers nor. Oh yeah, come. All right, we'll get started at 37 or 36. It says they and all these things more than well that. Oh, I see it. 35. Yeah, Romans 8 and 35. Who shall separate us from the love of YAHAWASHI? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? It says right here 36, as it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter.
Now all those things that was mentioned is things that we must go through anyway. You know, it says, shall tribulation or peril or sword? Are we not in a time of tribulation? That's going to come in many different ways. It says peril. You know, the scriptures say in the last days, perilous time shall come. So, you know, shall distress. We're going to be distressed every freaking day in different situations, man. Some days more than others. But, see you all one?
Here it is, yes. It says they and all these things. It says we are more than conquerors.
We are more than conquerors
through him that loves us.
Through YAHAWASHI. Okay, that's the book that we read, man. YAHAWASHI is our strength.
Yeah. Right here. And then, 38 says, for I persuaded. You got to be persuaded.
Yeah, that's what you say. Be persuaded in let every man be persuaded in his own mind.
It says right here, for I am persuaded neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principality, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh. And with his, in him, which is in YAHAWASHI, our Lord.
That means nothing is supposed to separate you from seeking the Lord, man. Things that's seen, things that's not seen. That means physical manifestations of demons, as well as the demons that's in our minds.
Right.
You know, things that we're going through now, as well as things that we're gonna be going through in the future.
Yep.
Nothing ain't supposed to separate us from this, man.
Right.
Yep.
You know, because think back. The scriptures say, man, that the things written aforetime were written for our learning. Revert back to Job, man. That's one of that's one of my favorite things to look back to, man, because Job lost it all. You know, it's man, he got touched physically.
Yeah.
And he still endured. He still maintained his integrity.
Right.
He didn't let that sway him, man.
Right.
Scripture say, be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. You know, we got to be unmovable, man. Don't let anything sway you, man. When you rooted, you know, when you think about a tree, when that tree is really rooted, you know, a solid tree, it don't matter how hard that storm hit, it's not going to move.
You notice it says to be steadfast and unmovable and always abounding in the works of the Lord. That's so that keep your mind on the scriptures, man. Like it says in Joshua 8:1. It says, somebody get that from me, man? Joshua 8:1. Where it says, 1:8, slot. Yeah, 1:8. Yeah, get that from me, man. Because it says therein, you got to meditate on the word day and night. Why is that? So you can have your mind on the word, on the Lord, because it's a lot of things that's going to try to take you away and distract you and destroy you. If you're not thinking upon the Lord. Yeah, man. Right up.
It's a perfect paraphrase too, like with the brother Abby and his brother. You can't let nothing stop you from glorifying YAHAWASHI. Not your woman, the elders brother said, not your woman, you know, not the people that's around you, you know, not even your family members. Right, whoever who is out there, you can't let no one stop you from glorifying the Lord. Because hey, if you allow those things, then maybe you're not of the elect. Maybe you was just a chick that was the called and not the chosen. And that's a scary thing.
Yeah.
You don't want to just be the called and not the chosen. You know? That's a scary situation. You know? That means if you just the called, then that means you're gonna be a reprobate, or you're gonna be just an individual just be bugged out with all these different things. You don't want to be that individual. You don't want to be set up to be this world. Because that's what's gonna happen.
You always want to be abounding in the works of the Lord, man. Keep that mind busy, man.
It's what Jesus said, tarry not to turn
Yeah.
to the Lord. You know, don't put off day to day, oh, I can't go, I'll go next week, what's following. You know, you're making all these excuses. Because either your woman don't want you to go, or you got other people out there that stop you from going. You can't let these things stop you from the Lord. All you're doing is you're causing your chances of receiving the people to fall out of it. You're basically just throwing away your time.
This is spiritual warfare.
Exactly.
We always being attacked. And you know, things like, you know, demons messing with your mind like demons. You know, especially these demons messing with us in these times, trying to get us to go off, trying to get us to forsake this word.
Yeah, man.
You can't let that get to you, man. You know, but the more you in these scriptures, man, the more you, like the brother about to read that Joshua, man, the more you dwelling in the secret place of the Most High, you know, that's that armor. The more you're able to deal with outside entities and influences and, you know, things like that.
This is Joshua 1:8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Day and night. Meditate day and night. Because every day, man, it should be a day that go by that you should not be meditating on His word. Because every second counts, man. Every minute, every hour, everything that you do count, man.
See, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
All that is written therein. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no shortcuts to this thing, man. You know? You gotta, like I said, you gotta follow this whole thing, man.
Right? For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and thou shalt have good success.
See? You make your way prosperous and have good success. Why? Because you are bringing out you got the word of Yahawah, man. BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. You know, everything that the Lord does is good. So if you want to get instructions, get His words. You know, get His guidance. You know, so you can have good success in the sight of the Lord. You know, so at the end of the day, it's this what I'm getting at is you always want to be abounding in the works of the Lord, doing lessons, doing what you're supposed to do, man. You know, keeping your spirit clean by reading the word, but get your spirit man washed. Because this place is dirty and filthy and polluted. Ain't nothing here good for you, man. But this word, man, for you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. That's who I'm talking to, the Israelites, man. God.
Yeah, that's not to say when it says you're gonna be prosperous and have it's gonna be easy. Right. The Lord's gonna give you the strength and then whatever else is necessary to keep moving, to keep fighting.
Yeah.
This is Psalms 1. This is Psalms 1 and 1. It says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor seated in the seat of the scornful. You know the scornful is a person that's like a scoffer, a person that makes criticism against the gospel or against the prophets. That's a scoffer. That's a scornful person. A person that makes mockery of the scriptures, mock the prophets, that mask these truth, that just speak like a demon. That's basically what Verse 2, it says, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his light doeth he meditate day and night. That goes into meditation. You know, also when they do something, that goes into meditation. Hey, man, building yourself up, man. You know, ask the Lord to strengthen you, whatever it is, like for myself, man. You know, I always pray. One thing that I have for myself is that sometimes I go through doubts. You know, so I have to fast sometimes, and I have to ask the Lord to increase me in the faith, and also pray for other brothers out there, increase us in the faith, and also increase us in the knowledge of this gospel ministry. You know, because we go through different things, we go through different things. You know, many temptations, man. So you know, one thing that I always pray for, just like what Elder Muscle RACHAA said. He said, pray for brothers. You know, pray for brothers. Don't just pray for yourself. Pray for other brothers out there. We all out here struggling. All out here going through things, man. You know, brothers is feeling vexed because they're not able to, finance, have a job right away, you know, or they going through stress and losing their car, or they Eve driving them mad, because brothers that got Eves, you know, it's very challenging, man, because you want to be careful what you say, to that woman. You know, you don't want to be emotional, slap the shit out the woman. You know, because sometimes you be wanting to fucking, you be wanting goddamn want to just knock their ass out, man. But you gotta use your mind, man. You gotta be in the spirit. That's why the other brothers say you gotta walk in the spirit. You gotta, you know, when your woman try to go there with that argument, I have a woman. I'm married. I've been Esau married with this woman for damn near 6 years. And she's not married. I'm 23. You know what I'm saying? So dealing with that shit, man, every fucking day. You know what I mean?
With temptation.
You be wanting to damn near just put your hands on it, but you gotta know. You gotta use wisdom, man. That's why I always do lessons and walking in the spirit. Because I need to deal with myself, man. I put myself out there.
According to wisdom.
Yeah. You know, don't argue. It's like YAHAWAH said, don't argue with the woman. You know, it ain't working. You ain't gonna like the other brothers we were talking about, the this brother, us, Rock, and all of us talking to WC. You know, you're not gonna win that battle. You know what I mean? You're not gonna win it.
Even if you win the argument, it's gonna make it ill.
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't getting nowhere in that. Hell yeah. You'll find yourself sleeping on the couch or outside your home. You know what I'm saying? Or sleeping in your car, because that's how women get. If they feel they can't win, you know, it's not about that, but I'm just saying, I'm just thinking for how Israelite women do it. And they're the weaker vessel. They feel they don't win, they gotta win. They gonna make something. To make themselves feel better, they gotta make something. So that's why it's good not to do all that. You know, she'll fuck around for bleach on your clothes, set on fire. That's how Eve is, man.
Blow up your car, you know, these
key in fucking car, flatten your tires, bust your window out. You know, so you these women, just let them, you gotta eat, let them eat. You know, don't argue with them. You know, that's another subject, so I can ramble.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just bringing out things that, you know, we deal with on a daily basis.
To back up what you're saying, that's why you always got to bound in the works of the Lord. Keep your mind focused and like I always say, distracted with the right stuff, like with the word. You want to keep yourself. There it is. That's why the word. That's why you got to get your daily bread. For real. God.
Go ahead.
In Proverbs 4 from the top. Whoso loveth instruction, loveth knowledge. But he that hateth reproof is brutish. A good man obtaineth favor of YAHAWASHI Yahawashi, but a man of wicked devices will he condemn. A man shall not be established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous shall not be moved. A virtuous woman a crown to her husband. But she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones.
Let's get on the woman. Yeah. You know, so let's hey, we the woman of YAHAWASHI.
Yeah.
Hey, we want to be those virtuous women, man. We want to be found pure in the eyes of the Lord.
Yeah.
We want the Lord to be proud to call us his woman.
Right.
So we gotta do what we gotta do. You know, stay in order, stay chaste, stay humble, and the meek spirit of humility, so that the Lord can be proud of us. You know? What you saying, man? Go back to
Proverbs 12 and 2. A good man obtaineth favor of YAHAWASHI Yahawashi. Trying to get. I mean, good side of YAHAWASHI. A man of wicked devices will he condemn. And man,
wicked intentions, wicked thoughts. The Lord tries the reins of the heart. So the Lord knows if you really seeking him.
And like I say, he also will expose you and reveal you too. You know, if you ain't with him, man, he go, what's that? He gonna separate you, man. Like the weak tell him, he gonna shift you like
He's gonna have you brought to the light.
He gonna have, yeah.
When I talk about all the brothers in the lesson, where he put a video on when that, one of the beloved brothers fell out of the truth.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why the elders and brothers say, you know, you want to be humble as best as possible. You want to be humble as best as possible. And you want to die too, you know?
No.
Was it him?
The brother, he just did a correction video. He didn't die.
He did not?
When the brother, when the Trinidad brother put that up, he kind of entitled it in a way that made brother think that he died. He was talking about spirit. I was just speaking on this in my lesson, man. Being spiritually dead eventually gonna lead to physical death.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, real talk. And that's why YAHAWASHI said we were like, go do this work. And that dude tried to make an excuse. He said, I gotta go bury my father. YAHAWASHI hit him with a cut, like, let the dead bury the dead. And man, that's a cut through. You making excuses. So you like basically what he's saying is like you got the physical dead and you got the spiritual dead. Okay? And that's what YAHAWASHI was saying. Like, man, let the dead bury the dead. Man, we got work to do out here, man. Like for real. Like, man, YAHAWASHI was, he was letting them have it, man. He was the butt of excuses. You know? God.
Lately, the Lord is shifting out. A lot of guys being brought out to the light. A lot of guys are falling up the truth. A lot of guys are falling up the truth. You know, chicks being bugged out. And, you know, the elders and brothers even said after the Passover, there's going to be more things going on. You know, you want to be again at the end of the day, you want to be focused. I mean, how about Shashai? Right?
Proverbs 12 and 3. A man shall not be established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous shall not be moved.
I believe the scripture also speaks about the root of the wicked is going to be rooted up. So we're not going to be established in wickedness. We're going to be established in righteousness.
Shalom,
We're going to be solid. We're going to be firm, man, rooted. You know, and I pray about that for myself and for other brothers, man. Seriously, man, because this is the time more than ever that we need to be rooted. You know, whatever situation brothers is going through is particular to their spirit. The Lord knows us. So whatever we're going through, just know that the Lord knows that you can handle that. Whatever you're going through, no matter how bad it may be, don't compare your situation to another brother's situation. Because your spirit is different than the next brother. You may have more endurance, more patience than the next brother. Your spirit may be a little stronger, but don't look down on another brother who may have who may not be as strong as you, who may not have as much patience. That's having mercy and we understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna add to what you said. And sometimes the Lord allows certain things not to go right in your life to just keep you, because you know that certain thing that you're dealing with will separate you, man. Like, so you can't look at it like, you know what? If you gotta look at it like that. If it was meant to be, the Lord would allow it, man. You know, some days like man, I'm going through this and that. Like you don't know what the Lord could be protecting you from too, man. Allow you not to have this or to get this, man. Like you got to look at it like that. You know, on both sides of the spectrum. You know, the Lord is trying. Like, man, do you love me? Do you love that more than you love me? You know, are you willing to do anything to get me, or will you do anything to get that thing? You know what I'm saying? The Lord is always he always working and trying to provide, man, to see which one you gonna choose. Are you gonna choose the money, or you gonna choose him? Are you gonna choose to fast, or you gonna choose to eat? The Lord is always testing to see what you gonna do in certain situations, man. That's what the Bible says. Choose this day who you gonna serve. You know what I'm saying? Because look, you gonna want that thing so bad, and then you doing anything to get it. I want to give you over to it.
As a hand up,
God,
Lord will bless you with that thing. He will allow you to obtain that
right?
and then take it from you.
Exactly.
To see how you gonna react.
That way too.
So the Lord, the Lord knows what we like. The Lord knows the things that we seek in this flesh. The Lord will let you get that, and then take it from you, like instantly, just to see how you gonna react. So, do you care about this? The scripture say, "Set not thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough of my life." If you caring too much about this certain thing, or if you lose it, are you gonna just keep seeking the Lord, keep serving the Lord, and deal with it? Whether that's people, family, women, material things, whatever. No, I gotta quit. Oh, was you done?
Yeah, I was gonna say, man. I'm telling you, man. That's big to the Lord, man. Like He would take it away from you to see. Like I'm telling you, like what you gonna choose, man.
But that's the spirit too, because that's like I brought out earlier when we started the lesson. The Lord make it rich and we make it poor. That's what he was saying. So the Lord will give you something and then he'll take it from you. The Lord will give you something and then he'll take it from you. You know what I mean?
Will it pull you away from Him? That you lost that?
But see, but that goes with temptation. It goes with nature. But that lets you know that, you know? That goes with temptation and that goes with patience. You gotta be consistent. The Lord is trying to do
That's beautiful. It is, man, because like I say, man, that's what the Lord does, man. And it's like, man, that's why you gotta love. That's why you gotta have respect for the Lord, reverence for the Lord, man. It's real, bro.
The same thing, like the example of that, y'all said about Job, you know what I mean? He lost everything. His woman was telling him to fix it up to his eyes, and he still, you know what I mean, kept his faith. You know,
That's it.
all those bad things happen.
we really gonna have to, man, I've been thinking about that a lot, bro. We're really gonna have to, like the Lord will put it on us, man, but we really gonna have to have a real solid spirit in these last days, bro. We about to lose a lot, man. We about to lose everything to gain everything. Okay? So, what was I thinking about? The scriptures speak about, you know, the things that we lose, we're gonna receive it back to hundredfold. That, man, bro. Some of us gonna lose, like literally, we're gonna lose our children, our family. You know, fuck the material shit. We're gonna lose all that, man. We're gonna be, in a minute, soon, real soon, we're not gonna be able to work. We ain't gonna be able to, you know, buy food the same way these other people buying food.
Yeah.
We gotta have faith, man. You know, the faith of Job, man. The faith of Abraham, man.
That's it.
Just like you were saying, you know, you're gonna lose all those things. You know, you're gonna lose all those things, but hey, at the end of the day, what's on the other side is gonna be better. You know, it's gonna be better on the other side. Hundredfold, man. You know, you're gonna lose a lot of things, but hey, at the same time, just because you lose everything too, don't mean that the Lord ain't gonna work in your spirit to still provide for you. There's gonna be times where we ain't gonna be eating. You can be quiet for a whole 2 months. You know, the Lord will work in your life and keep you fed. If you got a faith, that's what it is. Faith. You're gonna have to have. That's what I was gonna say. You gotta build up on the faith. You're gonna have to have faith. The Lord's hand is not short that if you're not saved, man. Don't limit the Lord, man. Don't think the Lord can't do something for you in an impossible or seemingly impossible situation. Man, hey, just do it again.
Ecclesiastes 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yeah, that's it.
Ecclesiastes 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
You gotta prepare yourself. You gotta prepare yourself for temptation. Get vexed. I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know, brothers. You know, I'm not saying this because I'm on camera. I really been in some hard situations. I really experienced. I had a dude last year. I was able to act over my fucking shit. Took a lot of money out of my shit, and they started going amongst the brothers in GMS saying the government did do hella shit last year.
Yeah.
Right? I had brothers wishing death on me, etc. That was my temptation. I had to deal with all of that. I had to overcome it. I had to overcome that. I had to apologize. Well, I don't really care. I mean, I'm glad the Lord put me through that situation. But what? He put me through a financial situation. All I could do at that time was get everything taken care of and still be able to still go out and teach, still be able to do all that. So I went through my own temptations as well. You know, I've been through my own temptations as well. And it doesn't never end. Temptation doesn't end. Don't think just because you're going through this temptation, you're going to have no more temptation you're going to go through. No, you're going to keep. As long as you're in this flesh, until you outside come back, you're going to deal with temptation. It's unlimited. There's no limit to temptation.
My car got shot up last year. You know, right. It was in the shop for 3-4 months. I get my car back for maybe a week, maybe a couple of days, week. Like the day before my so-called birthday, because I don't do the birthday thing. Man, my car got shot. My car got shot up, man. For real. And like, man, and my car had to go right back to the shop and take mine. I'll tell the brothers, you know, I do lift at the time. You know, I was making money, so I lost a lot of money, man, over the 6 months, man. And that's around the time I was just coming into the truth. But like I say, all praise to how much I was shot. You know, it could have been worse. I could have got shot up, whatever. But it was all temptation for me, man. And like I'm new to the truth, man. But I didn't want to leave the Lord, you know, for real. You know, they took all that's gone, and I went through all that, you know. But like I just want to stay with the Lord, man. At the end of the day, because nothing can save me, man. That car can't save me. That little money I was making, and compare it, and you can compare it to what the Lord has for us, man. You know, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, bro. What the Lord has prepared for the people that love Him, man. The ones that love Him, man. Go through a little temptation for a little season, man, a little while, and receive that crown, bro. You know.
I'm not experiencing everything either, so I'm not going to tell brother deal with this, deal with that. According to the scriptures, you should pray to the Lord and ask Him to deliver you out of that situation. That's smart most of it. The Lord will work things out for you.
He will.
You know, He'll work things through that. We'll make things better.
Right, great.
So I can put a long testimony
Yes,
but I just wanted to bring that out.
Go through it.
This is 1 Peter 4:12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of YAHAWASHI's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy.
The servant is not greater than his master. Our master YAHAWASHI, he went to hell. So, hey, we got to drink that same cup, like the Lord said we do. The scripture says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that tongue. And this is not considered the comfort for no reason. Always refer back to the scripture, man, as those scriptures, how to deal with situations. These other people, they don't have guidance like we got, man. They don't have they don't have the spirit, man, and leading them in situations that they're going through. That's why it's a lot of, when brothers in the truth go through depression, but we have something to go to and revert back to. We got support. These other people, they offing themselves, or they killing their families and their girls and all these things like that. Not to get off topic, but sorry, you do that again.
One thing I've learned, man, the Holy Spirit cannot be rehearsed. So whenever the Holy Spirit wants to go, it'll do what it wants to do and lead us. Because Lord gives us what to say, man. Somebody probably needs to hear these things, man. Exactly. Shit, real like it is. Exactly. Exactly, man. And the more things that you go through, understand, man. The more things you're going through, the more you're going to be, able to deal with, things in the future, if that makes sense. You know? Yeah, man. The more things you go through, the more the Lord is preparing you to go through more things, if that makes sense. It's like exercise. The more you lifting weights, okay, you start off with 10 pounds, you keep, going through it, you're going through that pain, the Lord gives you a break, you heal up, and then you're able to lift more weights as you keep on going through those things. So the things that we're going through is the Lord preparing us for the times that we're coming into. Think about Esau. This nigga ain't never been through nothing. So when he go through his hell, he gonna go through it.
That's the spirit.
So we going through things. The Lord is chastising us because he loves us. Yeah, they shall see death but shall not find it. Yeah. You know, gonna let you don't have to blow their brains off, but they still gonna be alive. You know, Esau, they like to take the easily out.
Right.
They can't deal with it. They lose their confidence and go shoot up a damn, a mall or something.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
They can't handle, trouble and distress.
They was like, today is the day. I'm about to blow this ball up, and everybody in this ball. They take themselves out.
They don't just take themselves out. They want to take out other people with them.
Right.
That shit, man.
Fuck that. Fuck.
You know how they do it. You know how they get, man. They do it. They do it.
God damn it.
Yeah, they
Damn it. Wow.
Yeah, they get hot. It's like
This is Luke 14. And whosoever, this is Luke 14 and 27. And whosoever does not bear his Christ and come after me cannot be my disciple. Which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first to count the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it?
Yeah. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. And it goes along with the other scripture brother read. When you come to serve the Lord, prepare yourself for temptation. Count the cost. Understand what you're going to have to go through in this walk, man. Understand that we have a duty, but we're going to be tried along the way. When the brother read that scripture, man, about being tried, that word tried means to be tested, man. We're going to be tested every single day. Okay? Coming to the truth until, like the brother said, until YAHAWASHI come back, we're going to be tempted, man. Yeah, man. You have to be built up in the spirit to endure that temptation. Exactly. I got a precept. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13. It says, there have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. So, temptation is, hey, everybody goes through it. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be either allowed to be tempted above that you are able. So the Lord knows how much we can take. It may be bad as hell, but look, hey, you may not have never been through something like that before. But the Lord, like, okay, look, I'm about to increase you. I'm about to make you go through some more harder shit. If you pray for faith, expect to go through things that require faith. If you pray for more endurance, expect to go through some shit that's going to require you to endure. I want to say something. And like the scriptures say, man, like that the Most High wishes that Jacob be not consumed. Yeah. You know, so the Lord, like you say, he make it, like I say, he ain't gonna give you much that you can't bear. He'll give you a way of escape.
Yeah, he'll give you he ain't gonna give you too much that you can't handle. He's gonna give you just enough.
And you have people that say that in the world. The Lord don't give you more than you can handle. They don't really understand that, and they don't live like that. Exactly. That's but we understand, like, man, the things that we're going through, everything is meant to be. Everything is on point with the Lord's will. So if you're going through some terrible shit, man, I may not be able to understand your situation and relate to it, but I can encourage you through the scriptures and tell you that, look, you can read this. The Lord's not gonna put you through something,
know, and not equip you with the proper, characteristics and, the proper things to endure it, to keep it right. We continue on. It says, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. Like the brother said, bear your cross. Whatever you're going through, the Lord, is putting you in that situation. He's allowing you to be put in that situation. Because the scripture say, the Lord don't tempt man, but he allows us to be tempted. So whatever you're going through, whatever the Lord allows you to be going through, just know that he equipped you with the proper tools, whatever's necessary to get through it.
Yeah, man. That's gonna line up with what you said, because you don't like to say at the end of the day, temptation is setting you up for something. You the Lord, you dealing with temptation, man, you go through the property, it's something waiting on you, man. God, James 1 and 12 says, blessed is the man that endureth temptation. God. For when he is tried, he shall receive a crown of life, which the Lord had promised to them that love him. So when you go through temptation and you suffer for righteousness' sake, and you suffer to the Lord, you will be rewarded for that, man. The Lord has something waiting for you. Okay? It's nothing that this world can give you. The Lord, you can't top the Lord in blessing, man. Trust me, man. And like $1 billion can't top what the Lord has prepared for you, man. Nothing here. All this created currency and all this stuff cannot top what the Creator got for you, man.
Billionaires is the threat to offer themselves to.
There it is.
You got all the money in the world. This world is restricted. You got all the money in the world, and you do everything that you ever wanted to do, and you still got all this money left over, and there's nothing else that you want to do. It's not gonna be like that in the kingdom, man. We're gonna be constantly surprised in the kingdom. The Lord ain't, man, the kingdom is gonna be everlastingly, just, man, it's gonna be forever, man.
Right.
You never gonna get bored in the kingdom. You get bored in this world, though. That's what we fight for, man. That's why it says he that endures temptation, when he is, what it say, when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life. Because you passed that trial, that test.
Exactly. I think, was it Paul that said it? He said, I fought the good fight. I ran the race. Paul already knew. He knew like what he had coming to him, because he knew that he suffered for righteousness' sake, man.
This is 2 Timothy 2 and 3. It says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of YAHAWASHI HaMashiach. Yeah, you gotta endure temptation as a good soldier of YAHAWASHI. You gotta endure through it. And that word endure, it means to suffer. You gotta suffer. Right? It's easier said than done. I'm speaking, it's easier said than done, but you gotta persuade yourself. Because the moment when you go through temptation, your mind is automatically going to want to know which way you get to. Because I know my mind does that. What you gonna do? This is happening. Now you lost this. What's your next plan? You gotta think of something within a couple of weeks. Your mind will start bugging out. But you gotta be able to rebuke the demons. Because the demons come. Yeah.
They're gonna feed
Hell
off.
yeah, man. If you sit there and just concentrate and just sleep on it like you high, I experienced it.
And that's why you don't need to be alone by yourself.
Yeah, it's not good to be a loner.
That's the tool of the enemy.
That's another thing there. A lot of you brothers that's loners in the truth, it's not a good thing to be alone. I'm talking about brothers that's not talking to brothers that's not doing lessons. I know brothers that's coming in the truth. They don't fellowship with brothers at all. They don't talk to brothers at all. They don't speak to nobody. They just sitting in a room all day and just think they can just handle it on their own. You ain't fellowshipping with no brothers, because each brother again has something that they went through that you can get information out of in the spirit that you can go to. If you just sitting in the spirit and just be into yourself, feeling yourself, and not talking about it, you don't start having demons fucking with you. You don't have demons hopping on you. It's not good to be alone with the truth. You don't bug out if you're strictly by yourself. I'm talking about by yourself, like 24/7, just by yourself. It's not good to be alone in the truth. It's good to have backup with brothers to fellowship with brothers to speak, check on brothers. A lot of brothers check on brothers, ask brothers how they're doing, they all right. It's good to be around sincere brothers that's having the same spirit, that's moving in the same spirit as you. It's good to be around brothers like that, because you got to uplift certain brothers, to be down. A brother can be going through something. It's always good to check on on your brother. You know? And it's like a remembrance, but just one thing. If you move it, let's say a brother's carrying a fridge all the way up the stairs by himself. You can't move a fucking fridge or a long ass couch up the stairs by himself. That brother's gonna need what? He's gonna need help. He calls somebody to help him lift that up. So it's just like in the spirit with your burdens. A brother's gonna be there to lift you up to help you all that weight. You know?
Like you say, one can put.
Yeah, we're bodies.
Like,
these brothers here are my brothers.
Exactly.
This is my brother. This is my brother. This is my brother. This is my brother. You are brother. You my brother.
We're
We're brothers, man. When you say you're a brother, you're a brother. We're in the same body.
Because the scriptures say that one can put away 1,000, but two can put away 10,000. You know what I'm saying?
These are my brothers right here. These are not brothers in the truth. These are my brothers. Man.
Yeah, man.
That's how we have to be. But Jake don't get that. You know?
It says two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow, but woe to him that is alone. Whoa, man. Woe is me.
It's not good to be a loner in the truth. If you're a loner in the truth, you're going to bug out. That's why it's good to be around brothers that's the same spirit, that's teaching the same thing, that's in the same spirit, that's in
That's what you don't want to happen is you have demons whispering in your ear talking about it's the Lord.
Yeah.
Nah, man. You bug out, man. No, you got some get more.
Some brothers may be able to relate to your situation and give you some advice.
It is.
And see, another thing, if you are around brothers and you just keep it to yourself, that's not good either. It says, but woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he have not another to help him up. Again, if two lie together, then they have peace. But how can one be warm alone? And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him.
Yes.
And the threefold cord is not quickly broken. Man, interwoven, man, that's strength, man.
Yeah.
Woo.
It is.
That's fire, man.
That is. That's fire right there. Man.
Yeah, that was. I was going to get to that earlier, but this is chapter 11, 12, 6.
Six.
This is Hebrews chapter 12. This Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 5. It says that ye have forgotten the exhortation which we speak among you, as among the children. It says, my son, despise not thou the chastising of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. Verse 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chastiseth and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. So the Lord's going to try you, man. Whatever that thing might not, whatever that thing is, I don't know what it may be. Whatever it is, you're going to be tried. Again, the Lord knows, He knows in the flesh on what points we're weak in. The Lord is He's going to test you according to your measure. He's going to try you. The Lord knows each and every one of us, whatever we are weak in. But it basically is not just the Lord is strengthening something in the spirit.
Exactly.
That's what temptation is all about. It's basically making us stronger. But hey, if you reject that, can't ignore that, then hey, maybe you're not meant to be elect.
Right. And it's, that chastisement can come by way of temptation and testing, or it can come by way of correction. Because if you chastise your son, you can be testing your son, like the Lord tests us to see if we're gonna fold or if we're gonna maintain our integrity. Also, when they do wrong, you get them right. You don't want to see them go wrong. That's what the Lord do to us.
I got more twists. Verse 7. If ye endure chastising of YAHAWASHI, he dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he who the Father chastised not? Verse 8. But if ye be without chastisement, world, it says, are all partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. That's scary, man. That's a scary situation. That's a scary situation. All right? That's a scary situation, man.
Yeah.
You know, because hey, if you a Jake that's, and again, I said this many times, brother, you can say it over and over and over. But if you a Jake that's not going through absolutely anything at all, everything is just peaks in the cake, peaks in the mind, and you're not just going through nothing, everything is just a blastful time for you in this society, then it's a problem. Because that means that the Lord is dealing with you.
Scripture say,
Are they dealing with you? Like, if you're not going through absolutely nothing at all, it ain't gotta be just a nothing at all. Something's wrong. That's a problem.
You should have some type of something that's important, man.
It's not just losing cars.
Right.
I know I got white people. I deal with people. You know what I mean? But that's just that's a deal.
it's like, yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean? And I know it because
Yeah.
I didn't be just sitting here reading scriptures. Feel weird, something happening, and I'm finding something new home. Breathing too fast, and this isn't real shit like that. That's a demon fucking with me. I already know it is.
Yeah, man.
So that's telling me what? You gotta fast. You gotta build up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta straight this, you gotta rebuke it, man. You gotta rebuke it.
Yeah, to add on to what he's saying, it's like, man, we in this flesh. And it's chamber of darkness, so you always going on. So if you just out here partying and there's nothing going on wrong with you, and you're not in a humble place of mourning, and you don't feel bad, like, man, I know something else is like, I need to, you don't feel that, the Lord ain't dealing with you, man, because the Lord brings that upon you to bring it across your mind, to let you know, like, man, like, I feel like I should be doing something else. Why am I just partying, man? Got me more than life, you know, the Lord ain't put that on your spirit. He ain't dealing with you, man. You know? God. Exactly.
At any time, the Lord can bring you down to a lower state and amp you up.
Yeah.
The Lord can make it to where you just going through it. To balance it out. You know, we do go through these things, but the Lord do give us, periods of time where we have a rest. And be prepared to go through something else. Even if it's for a short period of time, man, but we gonna go through things constantly. And it's about to increase, man. So we have to have our spirit increase as well to handle whatever we're going through.
Exactly.
I got Zechariah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire and refine them as silver is refined. And I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God. That's what it's going to be.
What the old folks say, if you ready, you ain't gotta get ready. You know what I'm saying? You always, you know what I'm saying? That's real though. Stay ready. Yeah, stay ready. There it is. If you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. So when it happens, boom, you already ready. You know?
We're in captivity. You're not supposed to be comfortable in this fucking.
Yeah.
But if you're comfortable fucking in this society, something's definitely wrong.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with you, man.
You comfortable if you an Israelite. A so-called Negro Spanish Native American. Man, something wrong. Right. Yeah. Because Esau, he spoke because that's just the blessing. He got the sword and the blessing of the land. Enjoy that shit while you still can too. By the way, I want to throw that out there because once this shit is over, it's over for you. Okay? Yeah. But yeah, man.
Psalms 34 and 19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord YAHAWAH delivered them out of them all. Alright? But yeah, man, we all gonna go through that tribulation, those afflictions. But the only ones that's gonna be delivered out of that is the elect. That's it. Esau, your kingdom is done, man. Your kingdom is through.
Yeah. Rule, boy.
But hey, live life. Do all the drugs you can. Get high and go, do you, man. Live it up.
Live it up, man. Party, pop lock this shit, man.
The end of your world is the beginning of YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI.
Hey, man, hey, was y'all give? Madness of the earth and the sword. And that same sword that you used to put the Lord's people into captivity is the same sword that's going to betray your ass in the end. Go ahead. Let's believe that Yahweh is not mocked. We also understand sword, that's he also shall reap. You're going to reap it, man. You're going to get it. Believe that. Mad is captivity, you're going to go to captivity. Believe that. It's coming. You got to read something? I got you.
Isaiah 41, start at 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. So thou I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, Thou art my servant, I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away. Goes back to where we were in the beginning, where we were disobedient. Yeah, and then that's how we're in this captivity. And
It's the spirit, man. Yeah, God.
Isaiah 41 to 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yeah, I will help thee. Yeah, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. So whatever you're going through, even through this captivity, YAHAWASHI is with you,
Yeah. Only the ones that's doing his will. Only those that's, hearkening unto the Lord's voice. Because the scriptures say, he that turneth his ear away from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination unto the Lord. So you may be going through things, while you had the liberty to turn to the Lord, like you mentioned, make no change to turn to the Lord. And you had the time, but then things get serious. Now you want to call on the Lord. You got the name of the Lord. You call on the Lord, it's not going to work. You're going to try to praise. No, it's not going to work. So now is the time. Turn to the Lord.
I used to live with my family, because like the brothers we say, every camp, hey, this thing is coming to an end. Like I say, the family of the word is coming. They trying to outlaw the truth. They don't, they already delete YouTube channels and block, they do what they want to do, but it's getting serious, man. As things are speeding up. The Lord is doing that, man. So like I say, that spiritual arc is closing. It's closing.
They're passing the bill. I don't know if it's law. They're passing the bill out. They're going to be taking the Bible out. They're going to take the Bible and getting that out. That's how the Bible.
Yes.
Sodomites. I'm not going to say the word, but against sodomites, they don't like that. They put that it's not a hateful book, but it's a book that's, I guess, not allowing him.
Let's get to
So they want to take the Bible.
let's get to the nitty-gritty of it. It's tearing the ass up, man.
Yeah, they want to take the Bible.
Now that the brothers are woke out of captivity, the Lord woke us out of this captivity, and we calling out YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI, and not that Caesar bullshit. They butthurt because the Lord woke us up in our captivity, man. And I believe that's it, Baruch. We giving him praise. We thinking upon his name, man. When y'all see us call on Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Prophet Nas, we calling on the Lord's name, man. The true Lord's name. The truth is coming out. That's why they trying to get rid of the Bible. Because we woke. And they yeah, go ahead.
That's beautiful what you said. That's real. The Bible's been around.
Exactly.
It ain't like all of a sudden, it's a new thing written in there.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's been talking about something. Yeah, but all of a sudden now the truth is out.
Yeah.
Now it's really been professed.
Right.
Like I said, man, something about the world.
I got you. John 77. John 77. That's John 15 right there and 18. But you talking about John 77. I got you.
Yeah, because the Bible been out, man. The Bible is one of the most, matter of fact, it's the most sold book in the world. So it's been around. The brothers spoke about Barnes and Noble just taking the Bible out there. It's nothing new.
Yeah.
It's just that now it's the truth is being spoken.
Yeah, good. In John 77, it says the world cannot hate you, okay, but it hate me. Right? It says right. It says because it hated because I testify of it. Right. That the works are there of evil.
The works thereof are evil, man. So when we speaking, it's against their whole little function.
Exactly.
We're not in line with what they got going on. That's why the world hates us. We're not of this world.
In the back of what you're saying is like, man, like at the end of the day, look, now the Lord is testifying of it because, like you say, the Bible been around, and it never been brought out like this because at the time the Lord wasn't even testifying of it because it wasn't like it is now. The Lord is really coming against this shit, man, and they butthurt about it, so they need someone to blame, and they look at us because we here because they know they can't touch YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. But we're not scared of y'all because at the end of the day, we don't fear the ones that can harm the body. You know what I'm saying? We feel the one that can do both. Good. That's it.
It's either that people is in line with it and in agreement with it, or they were just scared to speak up.
Exactly.
The Lord got the spirit on us, man. We're not scared to speak the truth. Of course, we use wisdom. Exactly. We know it's certain things that we can't say, so we can continue to teach the word.
Exactly.
But at the same time, they know what's up.
They know. They know that the Lord is speaking through us.
Because it's like spiritual sound, man.
Exactly. They know. And that's why they censor our stuff. That's what our videos is what they do.
Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that set up nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft, behold, I am against thee, saith YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. It's just exposing Esau with his wickedness, He's trying to cover it up like he's used to. He's trying to hide himself. Cover the face.
Look like this chase, innocent woman. Really, you a dirty woman.
Right.
And the Lord is showing you now. Lift that skirt. You got callus and you got what's the dicks and
Right.
You got cottage cheese and stank,
Right.
You're not tender and delicate like you have been portrayed as all these years. Man, the Lord is bringing shame upon his people.
Right.
These the other nations over there in the East, they don't play that Moism. Even the Moabites, they don't play that. They'll kill your ass.
Oh yeah, real fast.
I believe in North Korea. If your pants too tight, you get in trouble out there. I don't know what that is.
Right, because you get
your
called
pants too tight, your ass go with it.
Hey, yeah, it's true though, man. Because like the Middle Eastern countries, man, they don't play with that sodomite shit, man. They will not play with that shit, man.
That's our custom. But they gonna stone your ass in the middle of the city.
You be in the middle kissing Kevin and shit, they can throw a brick at your ass, man.
Even in I believe it's like I forget where it was. It's somewhere in Europe, but they was doing an experiment. Two dudes walking down the street holding hands.
Yeah.
And you had people, they didn't say nothing. People would stop and look at them like, say nothing. That just shows you that America is the one that everybody's influenced by, man. This is a place of wickedness, man. He's already been that precept on.
This is Isaiah 5 and 20. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness.
It's okay, love is love. You can walk down the street. you know, holding hands with another man. It's okay. You know, it's love. Or you can, you know,
All fucking day.
They beard glued her fucking titties. Right. That's what I'm saying. When I talk about my woman fucking late beard,
Right.
get a straight beard with a fade.
You gotta be reprobated as hell to do that shit, man. And another thing, you gotta be reprobated. You know the little sex change situation? You reprobate, man. You cut your pipe off to get a cat. Your ass reprobate, man. Right.
what wants you?
You, man.
If you do that shit, man, you gonna die a special death.
You can tell that look, you can tell she was really her neck was short. Then she had a rounded face. Then the beard didn't even fit her face. It didn't fit her face. I thought it was covering her whole face. You know, the beard was covering her whole fucking face. Bro. All you know is
You can't
see. You can see her whole face. The beard was covering her whole face.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they go to the extreme.
Yeah.
So you got like that, you know, they go there too for surgery and all that. But you know, for the most part, you stick books, you walk around with some tennis shoes on,
Right.
and college surgery. But you trying to get in the gym and do. I see what you're saying.
Steroids and shit.
Yeah, and they're bigger than me.
Right. Yeah.
Let's go into the, you know, to them special stores.
Yeah. Take a steroid. All pills and shit.
Hey, but that trans is one race against the woman. Man, it's just Leah Thomas. Yeah, he just won the 500-yard with David Trans, and he competed against the women in swimming. He got first place.
Oh, yeah. That's a spirit. I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Anyway,
that's crazy. I'm thinking it was the WNBA. So I'm like, man, there ain't gonna be no WNBA. After a while, it's gonna be
It's over.
the WNBA gonna be good, bro. They gonna start letting girls whoop in the league. Steroids and shit.
but now they're protesting.
The water man showed you that shit.
Hey, that is true, bro. It's like
The water man showed you that shit though.
they want it though.
Yeah, they want that shit.
And now they're protesting about that too. Now the women are protesting against the trans winning first place. Because they say it was a fair and stuff like that.
They was all for it, and now it's not benefiting them no more.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm gonna read this over. This is Isaiah 5:20. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Just to add to that, I was gonna say too. I did a lesson about a woman. This is about 2 months ago. She got the inside of her gums in that teeth. Yeah, she had the back of her inside of her gums.
Like, you saw here, y'all see the ones when they put the ink in their eye and shit? That shit permanent. That's stupid as fuck, man.
That's what I got. I think the woman did that. Didn't she do that when she changed her eye? She got a surgery or something.
They put the ink in their treatment.
Yeah, but it wasn't the ink though. It wasn't like yeah. I don't know what it's called. Yeah. And they go make a certain thing.
Right. Getting butt implants and shit. All that you over add jealousy. Did you hear about, and we'll get back to precept. Did you hear about, what's her name? I can't think of her name, man. She used to be on Love and Hip Hop. Her butt, yeah. Hey, Michelle, man. Got the butt implant, man. And then her butt implant got frozen. Exploded. And then her butt cheek was frozen. Because it was so cold, with 0 below outside from the damn butt implants, man. That shit crazy as hell, man. And you still going to get another ass implant, man. Yeah.
And then it's just they leave a hand print in the book,
Right,
it's like gelatin or something.
Like what is it? Not styrofoam, but the damn therapeutic. Yeah. Man, you hit her ass and then leave a fingerprint in the back like it's that memory foam shit, man. Man, that's cool, man. Appreciate it. This is Romans 1:25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve the creation more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affection. For even their women did change the natural use of food, which is against nature. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burning their lust one towards another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving into themselves the recompense of the air which was with meat.
That's the epitome of this God-forsaken place called America, man.
Yeah.
And it's led by Esau. You know, working that which is unseemly, man. That's profane. It's completely against nature, man. You know, women working, changing their natural affection.
Yeah.
And now they calling fucking these transformers women. They're calling women baby carriers.
Wow. Yeah, man. That's way off.
Stay in this damn place.
But that scripture right there is the reason why they want to take this book, man. Just one of them. You know what I'm saying? Because it's exposing the truth, man. That y'all lies that y'all covering up and saying everything's all right with this shit. The Lord is not for it. It's an unjust balance. It's false, man. It don't supposed to happen that way. You know? Honestly, man. It's exposed, man. The darkness, man. Bring everything to the light.
St. John chapter 3 and verse 19, that this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. You know, they love the wickedness of this world, man. They love the vibration of this world.
Yeah.
It says they love the darkness rather than the light. You know, and so us being against that, us being walking in that light, they hate us as well. We're not of this world.
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna say something. We out here with Fred just with our head covered with the bandanas around our head, man. We ain't like y'all, and everybody can see it. That's why they think what we doing is funny, weird. They crack jokes about it, but we actually doing the works of the Lord, man. Y'all the ones that's the Lord gonna have the last laugh with y'all. Good. Right,
verse 20, for everyone that doeth evil hateth the light. That light being symbolic for this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They don't like it because it's against what they into. And that's the things that we speak. Neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. And he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in the Most High. So yeah, if you're moving in the spirit of YAHAWASHI, you're gonna want your works to be seen. But if you're doing wicked, then you don't want to hide your work. And I don't know if my brother read it, but it's a scripture that's going to him that it's one that says that people need to hide his conscience. There's another one too. Basically, trying to hide your work because you're working wicked. Trying to cover it up.
Are you talking about the talents?
No, not that one. But it's just the wicked work.
Oh yeah.
Everything that's in the dark, it gets to come to the light anyway.
Isaiah? Read that right there. All right. This is Isaiah 29 and 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us?
Ultimately, that's talking about Esau, but that's we got wicked about people as well.
Right.
That's working in the vibration of the flesh. They don't like it. That's why I say they hate it. They hate him that we gate. Because the things we speak is according to the light. Light light cancels out darkness. I just went into this in the lesson. They like vampires. Right? You know how vampires, how they get when they're light.
But they call themselves white, right? Man, y'all black as hell, man. Y'all wicked as hell, man. Straight up. Yeah, man.
Brother was saying, you know, the Bible been here for a long time, man. So now that the minute the Lord got it, y'all want to ban the Bible. Because the understanding wasn't there until the minute the Lord came. Let me read this real quick. This is Daniel 12:4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, and even until the time of the end. So the understanding was going to be here until the time of the end. When the man of the Lord got it, then they can go into the scriptures and break down what's going on. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
And there it is, man. Like I said earlier, the Bible's been here, but you know, it didn't really start to get real until the Lord started testifying to it, and the Lord started speaking to his man, the Spirit. That's when it became a prophet he saw. The Lord had stepped in and started revealing stuff about him and what's going on in this world. Because the Lord testified against this wicked ass place.
This is upside down, man. But I'm waiting for YAHAWASHI to turn this place right side up. I mean, you just gotta be patient on that, man.
That's why Peter said, going to 2 Peter 3 and 9. This is why Peter said this. 2 Peter 3 and 9. It says, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. Verse 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. It says, in the which the heavens shall pass away. It says, with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth, it says, and the earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. That's letting you know. That's why we are building ourselves in the picture, coming out of this wickedness. Matter of fact, second Peter, yeah, I think it's second Peter, where I think it's where it goes into not home away. It's another one. Yeah. Yeah, it was first Peter 2. Yeah, that's his best. First Peter 2. Yeah, first Peter 2.
This is First Peter 2 and 9.
Yeah.
But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation,
That word peculiar, it means special, right?
a peculiar people, that you should show forth the presence of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
When we were in that darkness, we was in what? The ways of this society. We thought that life was about smoking, looking fast, $200, having women we popping, what type of car we got, what's how much better way it is, a shorter way to make money. You know, that's what our mind was. When you go into you go into Ephesians 4 and 22, the Lord says, put off the old jacket. You know, put off the old jacket. Also go into Ezekiel 26 chapter, where the Lord says he was spending water on us, looking at the newness of our minds. And when we came into the truth, we put off the old jacket. We came into the truth. You can't read that whole person and think you can truth. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You'll be lukewarm, you'll just be right up. You can't come, I can't come into this new world like this first time. 2013, 2012, none of us can. But we're not, man. But
Brothers and sisters, like that, because like all that money and the buildings and that, you're supposed to even work like this stuff you were supposed to desire that stuff, man. That's why the Bible says, if you not to impress it, man. Yeah, that's what the Bible says, if you not to impress it, or consider his ways, man. Because his ways is going to lead to death and destruction. You know? Yeah, billions and trillions and all that, man, look, you can't take that with you. You know what I'm saying? So don't, there's no reason you should desire that, man. Because that's not going to get you that spiritual freedom. Because like I was saying earlier, you got billionaires killing themselves. You know? That's why you shouldn't envy what they have, man. Because, man, what they have is not going to be nothing.
that's right.
Because, there it is.
That's a spirit too, because the scriptures say, many have pierced themselves through with it says, for the wicked, it says
For the love of it. Yeah, for the love of it. Yeah, man.
So at the end of the day, you look at these celebrities and stuff, they grinning and cheesing on camera,
Right.
grinning like they on the real box.
They drugged
But
up.
off camera, they bugged out. I remember when I used to listen, I'm a bootleg that we know how to research conspiracies. And I watched this dude, he don't do no more. His channel for that, but he don't do it no more. I used to watch it. Black Child.
Oh, yeah, I heard of Black Child.
Yeah. Where he talks about
Yeah,
yeah, they be so damn bugged out. I remember he did a video of them being so bugged out that they have demons on them. They be so terrified they can't even look at themselves in the mirror. They don't have studies, don't have no mirrors in their house. They have a beautician to come out and do their makeup and shit for them. They can't do like this and look in the mirror and look in the mirror. They have to have people around them. They can't be by themselves. They'll fucking lose their
they'll lose their mind.
Yeah,
And then another thing is, man, hey, you don't want to be friends with these celebrities either, man, because they can give you all this money and they're going to sacrifice your lives, man. That's what they do. You know, a person get real close to these rappers, man, and all of a sudden they die. They know all of a sudden, man, it was planned. It was premeditated from the beginning since they met you. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Kanye West said the best, man. And I'm gonna say this, man. He said, you can't trust people. You can't trust a person with a lot of money. And the reason why he said that is because they gotta do shit to keep that shit up. You know?
You say anything. I remember Kanye West, he was going off on his song. But if you listen to his song when he says, but if you listen to a song called, it's going on, but it says, what's that song? Jesus.
Oh yeah, so yeah, because
in that lyric, he said, if I talk about God, he said my record label. He said that in that lyric.
Yeah.
He said that in the lyric. So they letting you know that you can't talk about the Lord in that type of area. You can't talk about nothing about the Bible, none of that stuff. See, nothing to preach out that spirit. Nothing to feed the sheep. They want to keep bringing negative energy out down the society. And that's why this world is going to say, give the principalities and rulers of darkness of this world. Right? Wrestling was not against
flesh and blood, but against principalities. Yeah. Because I remember one of the elders, I believe, was
talking about it. That Mike Tyson, you know, he walked by one of the camps, and one of the brothers tried to tell him, like, look, about this, and then he got his white friend with him. He said he kissed his white friend right on the forehead. Said, I love my white friends, but then, like, he started to mess. When he did that, and he kind of wrote the brothers off, his career started to go down. That's when Mike was in his prime or whatever, doing his thing, right? But now look at Mike now, man. Mike bugged out, drugged out. I call him a magic mushroom Mike, man. Man, take a whole pound of mushrooms, put it in his mouth, and eat that shit, man. That's a whole thing. The dude taking so much of that food, man. Bugged out, man. You know, if I take all of it, he's laughing at his ass. He's so laughing at his ass, man. You know, and all that shroom shit is they grow it in shit. And he eats shit, man. Like, he's just a bugged out, man. You know, the celebrities are cool. Yeah, man. Psychedelic mushrooms, it opens up your pineal gland.
Think about that.
That dude bugged out, man.
That's another
Bugged out.
I'm waiting to magic mushroom.
That dude's bugged out, man.
This is Mark 8 and 34. And when he had called the people unto him with his disciples, also he said unto them, whosoever will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. For whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel, the same shall save it. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
You want to be a celebrity? You want to be a Olympic champion? I was talking about that. I was shooting doors. I was scared. You know, I was Olympic, track winner, and all that. But Lord had the spirit that he just did all these things. But Lord guided me in the spirit to do his work and to be on TV and sell out,
Right.
and deceive the world, to portray to be something that is not true.
Right.
All right? You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, this is where our minds should be focused on, is the scriptures, man, the Bible. Like, the Lord's going to come back to save us, man.
Yeah.
You know? You don't want to be here and just thinking your mind on the riches of this society. It's going to set you up to do stuff. That's what's going to happen, you know?
And all of us are talented, man. And we could have been something in this fucking world. We could have got that back, man. But yeah, a lot of people turn that money down, man. That's for the spirit, though, you know what I mean? It's crazy, man.
That's true. Each and every one of us here, you know, particular time that we could have taken.
Yeah, man.
My brothers rappers, some brothers track athletes, football players, brothers have scholarships in basketball. You know, and then track maybe professional careers. It's all about YAHAWASHI. It's about getting out of here.
Zephaniah 1 and 17. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung. 18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. Yeah, none of the gold and silver is going to be delivered you in that day.
All the gold that you took, you put it in the big ass underground bunkers that you got. Your bunkers that she had you tell that underground, I'm talking about aisles and aisles and aisles and aisles of gold, solid gold, just stocked up. Rolls, it's a bunker that she had. Gold.
And I I'm gonna say
Miles ago, man.
God, I'm gonna say something, man. Y'all packed into y'all buckets, man. I hope
Yeah, they got bunkers set
I
up.
hope some of that nuclear radiation go into your air ventilation and y'all ass is something fucking like
There's
that.
a precept in there.
God.
They can bring it out. There's a precept in there where the Lord's gonna put the spirit on his neck to still go underneath the bunkers and still come in. It's a precept. So you ain't gonna be have you seen a lawyer?
Oh yeah.
Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. You gonna need the bunkers. You can be like a fucking gopher and dig a fucking thing and try to sleep underneath that shit. That still ain't gonna happen.
Man, I pray that they wake up and they sleep and they ass get stabbed.
The elect gonna be pulling them up. They play Mario Brothers too. They pull up those fucking You gonna get to do that? Yeah, bro. Yeah, you know. But there's a precept that say that your snake is gonna live. The Lord gonna put the spirit on his snake. They ain't gonna be in a high. They gonna work on it. Amos 9:2. Yeah, let's start at 2. It says, though they dig into hell, thence shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, this will I bring them down. You go up, try to be up there in the mountains, try to run to space. You can climb deep down in your gums. But the Lord gonna put it on the spirit of his men. Lord, whether we be those men, we gonna come find you. We gonna knock on that big steel door. You gonna be like, oh. You're gonna see a bunch of tall, super muscular, so-called black men, man. Yeah, and we gonna come get you. Yeah, we gonna get all that gold, all of that, all your riches, and we gonna, put that back in the fire and purify it. Cause your filthy hands been all on it. Yeah. And then we gonna take all, YAHAWASHI, beginning with YAHAWASHI, he gonna come take his kingdom.
I'm gonna say big terror on these fucking devils, man. For real. Man. Break their neck and take back the light and kill their ass again.
Even when it's world. 30 seconds. 30 minutes left before it hits good impact. That time comes, they gonna come out. It's gonna be like churches full. In 30 minutes, they're gonna be church.
God help me. They're gonna be like, God help me.
Edomites kissing them.
Going left and right shit with their wicked. That's the upside down cross and shit. Going to
the Holy Father, the Holy Spirit.
Right. They be sprinkling water and shit. Yeah, that's gonna be finished.
I opened the fastest ICP movie history. They said it's able to reach a maximum speed of Mach 23. Woo! You know how fast that is? You can't block that. It ain't no definitive. There's no definitive answer. That's why the scripture says it's going to be destroyed in an hour, man. It's no time. Mach 3, Mach 4, Mach 6, that's fast. Mach 23? Man, no time. That's why we're going to have to be big up that fast.
Yeah. Well, willing, man. I'm afraid of being one. That's scary right there.
I got this, man. Jeremiah 23 and 23. Am I a coward at hand, said YAHAWASHI, and not a power afar off? Can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him? Said YAHAWASHI. Do not I fill heaven and earth? Said YAHAWASHI. There ain't no place where you can hide. There ain't no place.
You can't run. How I go? You can't hide. Oh,
I'm
yeah,
fine. Yeah, right.
yeah.
I can take this slow game with cheese.
I think it's
Oh,
fine. I think that's
Go
real fun.
right here.
Yeah, but there's an option too. Yeah.
She brought that shit there, man.
Yeah,
She brought that stuff. Oh yeah, man. But like, oh yeah, it's saying Job, I believe it's 20 and 23. Did somebody get that? Was it right? Yeah. Job, yeah, come. Read that real quick. Which that the mountains that you kind of fall on you back.
Said the elect of the sun's gonna be not elected from the sun.
Oh, yeah. Job 20 and 22. In the fullness of this sufficiency, he shall be in straits. You better believe he's in straits right now. Even though he got the best of the best, he got all that wine and all that. He may just sip that good wine, but he loses sleep. Believe that. Every man of the wicked shall come upon him. When he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Yeah, right when you think he won and everything is good and he feel like he finna live it up, the Lord gonna destroy your ass. Esau evil. Right when you think eat that slice of bacon, the Lord gonna come with a sword and smite your ass. It's coming. He gonna slice your ass like that bacon you eat in your mouth, man. He gonna destroy you, man. It's over with. It's not designed for y'all to win.
This is also saying because verse 5 on the verse 1 the Lord said so we're gonna work with the spirit all day long until we prophecy.
Like I said, man, you gonna go keep on competition about sleep. And I want to say something, man. A lot of these Edomites live on the top mountains in Henderson and some of the and all it is the Edomites reincarnated, living in their inhabitants. But the Lord gonna bring that shit down.
Right.
You know, Edom is over for y'all, man. It's over with, man. I want to say that Jacob is the beginning, or Esau is the end, and Jacob is the beginning of. There it is, man. It's time for y'all to be deceased. It's time for y'all to go in slavery. It's time for y'all to be annihilated, man. Come. Go ahead. Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Amos 9 and let's start at 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom and of all the heathen which are called by my name, said YAHAWASHI that do of this.
You'll be back in your rightful place. Possession.
Here's your judgment. Obadiah 1 in verse 9. It says, this is Obadiah 1 and 8. It says, shall I not in that day? This is what the Lord says. This is out of the Bible. All right. It says, shall I not in thy day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom? Right? It says, in understanding out of the mouth of Esau. Verse 9, and thy mighty men unto men shall be dismayed to the end, that everyone on the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Verse 10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, it says, shame shall cover thee, thou shalt be cut off forever. Ain't gonna be no private paying more money to that's not gonna happen. In this society, y'all do that. You know, to Esau working as a police officer, he can do that.
Or under the table, or hush money.
You can't do that out of this family.
Right. You can't be like, shh, don't tell the Lord. Go ahead.
Tell the Lord, Lord, Lord ain't gonna want, right? But hey, man. All right, so we're gonna end it with that. Giving all honor and glory and praise to
YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
double honor to the elders of the Most Shalom to the sister brothers out there. Shalom to the Aquatim out there. And the Lord willing, this is edifying. So listen, we're gonna say Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.